Okay, hello, we are ready for our first e-learning assignment. This would be for October 15th, or on a Tuesday, right before fall break. Your assignment for today is this worksheet, which was handed out in class. There's a link to it on my agenda. Just the first 5 problems for today. We'll do the back side of this paper, number 6 through 10, tomorrow for Wednesday's e-learning day. So let me get you started with some tips and some hints here. Read carefully. It says if triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. We'll stop for a minute. Remember, equilateral meant that all 3 sides are congruent. So I'll add in these tick marks. We want to solve for both x and y. So I'm going to have 2 answers. Well, to find x, 3x plus 1, that would equal the 49 because everything is congruent. So 3x plus 1 equals 49. Solve that for x, and you would have the x answer. My other answer would be involving this 18y minus 41. So a second equation would be 18y minus 41, and that would also equal 49. So I would have an x answer and a y answer. But if you look at number 2, a little bit different because number 1 gives me a side of 49. Number 2, if you notice, doesn't do that. But also in number 2, everything is in terms of x. There's no y. The directions say if triangle RST is an equilateral triangle again, find x and the measure of each side. So let's find x first. Well, if all 3 of these sides are congruent, and they are because of equilateral, you can just pick any 2 sides and set it equal. So I might do 10x minus 6, this side. That would equal maybe this side, 7x plus 18. And I would solve all of this and get an answer of x. But then I need to find the measure of each side. So this is where you have to take this answer of x, and let's just say it's 5. It's not 5, but if the answer were 5 right here, I would go 12 times 5 minus 22, 10 times 5 minus 6, and then finally 7 times 5 plus 18. And all 3 of those answers should be the same because it's equilateral. Number 3 looks very similar to number 2, where you would simply pick 2 sides, set them equal, find x, and then find the measure of each side. But number 4, a key word changes. It says in triangle DEF is an isosceles triangle with, look carefully, side DE congruent to side EF. Those 2 sides are congruent. We want to find x and then find the measure of each side. So you would start this one, 8x minus 13 equals 5x plus 17. Those 2 sides are congruent. You would solve that for x, and then whatever answer you get, you would plug back into all 3, so you also find the measure of each side. The last one, number 5, is another isosceles triangle. So make sure you pay attention to this so you know which 2 sides are equal. On this one, you would find find x, then you would find the measure of each side. Hey, that's e-learning day number 1. Good luck.